The topic of that AMA is about the investments. So I'm gonna make it and explain how it's gonna work. So I'm gonna make it short. I'm quite surprised by the result of the vote, but I'm surprised in the good way. I wasn't expected to get such level of approval for the proposal, and I'm really glad. So again, thank you for your trust, and we are going to make everything as possible for sure that we are worthy of that trust. So basically, let's speak about the first proposal, Agora gPHI 001. So basically, that proposal is really important because it's gonna the community give me the power, in fact, to not manage, but to be able to handle your money. And the interest of the emergency power for the people who didn't understand is, or in case the proposal wasn't clear enough, it's to protect us against when the market go downward. Let's say, for example, we bought a bunch of FTM and the price of FTM start to tank. So basically, our proposal Agora gPHI 001 will allow me to swap all volatile assets. So everything. So what I mean by all volatile assets, it's everything who is not in a stable coin into stablecoin. So like this, we will be able to protect our money as well. So it's a really huge, it's a really important proposal, and I will not tell you what to vote, but this is the interest of the proposal. About so next topic about Agora gPHI 002. So Agora gPHI 002, it's to expose ourselves to any kind of market condition. To be able to have a professional trader in our team will allow us to make money no matter the market condition. Because when you, let's say, for me, I don't do crypto trading. I only do farming. When you do farming, technically, there is two phases. Either you are in accumulation phase, where you farm a bunch of native token and you wait that the bull market start and you dump this token at that moment and you take your profit. To do trading, it's gonna allow us to make money no matter if it's go up or go down. So we still have a stream of revenue, even if I don't push for it, but even if the Bitcoin went from 45,000 to 20,000, we will still be able to make money. So yeah, it's a really important. It's a really interesting proposal. The majority of people of the community who vote today agree with that strategy. I saw a few questions regarding the fees about the proposal Agora gPHI 002. So for make it clear, the fees that we paid, that we are going to pay to the trader, are only if he make money. Let's say, for example, he make 10,000 profit next month. Yeah, but I know it's gonna be higher than that. But let's say he make 10,000. His 10% fee will be based on that 10,000. So he's gonna take 10% of 10,000, which is 1,000. If in the case he doesn't make any money, then he will not charge us. So his fees are a performance fees, a flat performance fees. So it's a win-win deal. We make money, he make money. We doesn't make money, he doesn't make money. So he's kind of skinning the game, and the person with the professional trader is also part of the team and also a private investor of Prometheus. He bought FI around $8 to $9 after launch. So your interest and his personal interests are perfectly aligned. It's in his interest to see Prometheus succeed. So that's it. I haven't seen any question also regarding Agora gPHI 002. So next topic, which is Agora gPHI 003. Agora gPHI 003 is the farming operation. I get a few questions like how long we are gonna do farming and so on. The answer is forever. We make a switch in Prometheus to quit the node as a service project and become only a DeFi as a service / farming as a service. So in order to reach true price sustainability, we need to have a stream of income. And farming allow us to get it. So it's really important that we continue to do farming in order to have an income stream. Like this, it's gonna allow us to get much more cash in order to do the buybacks of the native token. Like this, you will be able to sell your reward and to sell your reward at the best price. So yeah, it's the true proposal. Start from now, I'm gonna speak about the change that I wish to make in Prometheus. So as I said before, the deal was we are like a protocol who do DeFi as a service / node as a service. So what is a node? A real node. So for make it simple, node as a service, a protocol who do node as a service normally is supposed to sell you what we call an RPC endpoint, which is kind of another way to send information, data into the blockchain. Like this, the main data channel of the blockchain are not congested. And in exchange, because we provide you an access through your own RPC endpoint, we are supposed to charge you a monthly fee. So to get a RPC endpoint on the BNB chain doesn't make sense so much, in fact. First, because it's a kind of really centralized blockchain, and the infrastructure behind the BNB chain is quite strong. So to sell you an RPC endpoint doesn't make sense at all. And to charge you a monthly fee doesn't make sense at all also. I'm gonna explain why. First, because we have a decay and we have a huge sell tax. So it's meaning that even for right now, even for the short-term perspective investors, we are still interesting. But if we had to charge a monthly fee of even, let's say, $20, honestly, for me, it's gonna be like a deal breaker. So to sell you a RPC endpoint and charge you a monthly fee for that, even for me, I think it's unacceptable. It's a total deal breaker. So we are not going to do it, and we are going to switch from our business model from DAS, DeFi as a service / NAS as a service to DeFi as a service / farming as a service. So what I mean by DeFi as a service, DeFi as a service means like we are going to offer to any newbies into the blockchain, let's say money management on the DeFi as a service, let's say. But also we are going to, this is what I think, and I want to change the roadmap, and I'm going to make a vote for that next week, because I want to create a whole ecosystem around Prometheus. And in that system, so it can be, for example, an OTC desk, which run by smart contract. So an OTC desk become trustless without any need of KYC. For example, I want to build a yield maximizer where people they do their own liquidity providing on our platform, and we compound this money for them in exchange of fees. We can do a DEX or slash AMM. The DEX, it's like PancakeSwap. AMM, it's also like PancakeSwap because the both you have to do it together. You see. So the goal is to create a full ecosystem of Prometheus and to use a business model, which is a business model who do sharing revenue. So it means that by creating other DeFi projects, we are gonna get much more. We are gonna get much more income stream, and part of that income stream, we will share with the Prometheus investors. How much? I don't know. What the percentage of the revenue sharing? I don't know. It's still something that I need to figure out. I need to run some numbers for that. And how it's gonna be done, I still don't know. Either like we are gonna airdrop it to you on your wallet, or either we are gonna make like a dividend pool where you will be able to stack your rewards and get or to lock them, and to have in exchange a dividend pool will give you every month, for example, some BUSD or BNB. How we are going to do it, it's still something that I need to figure it out. So yeah, I want to create a whole DeFi ecosystem around Prometheus, and also for you as well, because I think as of now, people are pretty happy with what we do, and we want to kind of like Apple. We want to give you a DEX, an AMM, a yield optimizer, and so on, a whole of bunch of DeFi products where you will have either the, let's say, the exclusivity, or you will be able to be the first, how I can say it, the first VIP who use it for a short period of time. So it's gonna give you a kind of edge. So that's all for the roadmap. There is another vote, I think, will come next week. It's still something that I need to work with, but the idea of Prometheus and to manage your money, it's to grow what we call the investment treasury. So technically, according to the white paper, any profit that we make, 1/3 of this profit should be used in order to do a buyback, which is gonna allow you and allow us to maintain a certain floor price. The issue is, when I wrote that white paper, I was expecting that we get much more treasury investments available. As of now, as I said, we have around 220 or maybe 213 now today. I need to check. And clearly, it's not enough. It's not enough compared to the size of the nodes that we have, and it's not enough for really do some interesting stuff in order to get a big profit. So what I'm gonna propose to the community is that for the next few months, we are going to focus to grow that investment treasury through our trading operation, through our farming operation, and through the few deals who's going to happen in the next few weeks. And the goal is to start from 220,000 US dollar and to focus on that and to make it grow up to $1 million in less than 5 months. I think it's possible. It's gonna be hard, but it's possible. And at the moment where we get like, I don't know, $1 million, if we have like $1 million at 10% a month, it's gonna be $100,000 of profit monthly. If we took 1/3 of $100,000, it's gonna be 30,000, which means that we will be able to buy back every day $1,000 worth of PHI of 5. So this is something that I want to ask to the community. What do they want? Either we focus to grow the investment treasury, and it's gonna benefit us in the long term, or we stick to the plan and 30% of all the profits we use the buyback, which gonna benefit us short term, but even the amount will not be so huge, or we focus more on a long-term plan. So this is what's coming. Also, I'm currently speaking with a project owner in the world of crypto. He's gonna made his second generation of his NFTs project, and he wants to invest into Prometheus because his project is you buy the NFTs, it's gonna create a treasury, and he's gonna invest that treasury into a DeFi project. And for the second generation of NFTs, he wants to invest that money on us. So it's a really small collection, which is I think around 600 NFTs. I think it's gonna be sold out because it's really small. And if we make that deal and the community agree to that deal, it's gonna make us. It's gonna give us something like $35,000 into the investment treasury. So it's gonna add an extra 35K to the investment treasury, and in exchange, we are gonna give him Juice node at a discount price. So things start to take off, and it's start to be really interesting. And also, I saw since the last AMA about my topic when I speak about when marketing, and I saw that a few members take some initiative to promote the project, and I really appreciate it. I want to say, you guys, we notice you. We notice you, and we are really thankful. The team is really thankful for what you do. So keep the good work. It's gonna pay. So start from now. If someone have any question, either you can write them, or you can take the mic if you want. But I'm gonna check. Apparently, there is one question for AMA. I'm gonna check. That's awesome news. Let's go. Yeah, thank you, Joao. Thank you. So apparently, no more questions. So if someone want to take the mic for ask something, feel free. Maybe Chucky or OG Primus Matrix want to say something. So because I know you guys, we have made 2 Twitter space this week together. So or maybe you have nothing to say. Okay, Chucky. Wait. Invite to speak.
I mean, there we go. Hey, how's it going?
How are you?
Hey, I'm good. I'm good. Cool. You can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. I guess obviously, we're kind of excited for all the new stuff. I am. That's really good to hear. Just about the as far as you can tell, or not charge, or there's no plan on uh uh having like any monthly fees or any fees for the nodes. And as far as you're aware, is there anything just kind of down the road that we might have to change, or might I guess basically some other nodes have like surprised me, months later, even 6 months later or something like that, and they say, oh, now you have to do XYZ thing on there, rather pay fees, or you have to
Yeah.
uh, do other things that I didn't, anticipate, and might have thought, twice on it. Is there any? I'm glad to hear about there's, no monthly fees on the nodes. At least for foreseeing, do you foresee anything else that we might have to do? That it might be better to do earlier, just to kind of rip a band-aid, or what you propose is like the sustainability kind of just the way to go to kind of keep what we bought, I guess just the way it is.
Yeah. So yeah, for sure, I can confirm that we are not going to make any kind of monthly fees. And if we make any change of plans, it's not gonna be like an internal decision. It's gonna be a vote through the community, because even it's not because I'm the supreme chief of the supreme dictator of Prometheus that I'm not an investor as well, and I hate when a project changes the rule in the middle of the road without without making a consultation to the community. I hate that. So because I hate it personally, every change that we are gonna make who is not according to the initial plans will go through a vote. Everything. And even personally, I'm against to charge you a monthly fee. We are not fucking Netflix.
Okay, that's a relief. Okay, that's like answers a lot of weight off my shoulder. That's awesome to hear. Thank you. And I guess the only other question I have, just in regard to the government's the 003 with the investment.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot. Uh, this is probably an obvious question, but I know there's a lot that we're going to be investing in these little like liquid driver and so forth. How active are we going to be like in those communities and monitoring and saying where those go, just so we're prepared in case there's any problems or something where we have to act quickly. uh, just kind of curious how active
So in terms of okay, so in terms of monitoring or management of the farming operation, it's gonna be on a daily basis. It's not like I put the money, I come back next week. No. Even my own farming operation, I check it on a daily basis. I have three 27-inch screen, and one of them is dedicated only to monitoring. only to monitor the investment, my investment. So I'm gonna make some space in that screen to monitor the investment of Prometheus. Active farming management. I'm not gonna wait so that something happen. And in case of security, sorry, most of the projects that I suggest in order to make our farming operation there have been audited. For example, I think that Liquid Driver, they use kind of the same contract as PancakeSwap. I read a little bit about the code, and I think I found it really similar to the contract from PancakeSwap. So PancakeSwap in terms of security is it's tough. They are good, and I think that Liquid Driver, they are good as well, because it's also a kind of it's not like new projects, you know. Any kind of new project, new protocol that we want to invest in will go to the risky part of our portfolio management, which cannot be more than 20% of what we use for the farming operation. So even if we invest in something which is brand new, I will consider it as highly risky, and I will not put a crazy amount of money. And that's it. And because most of the project that I offer to do some farming operation on, they are, let's say, old for crypto. So old for crypto, it means that they are more than 3 months old. And if a security breach is present on this project, they will get hacked long time ago.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yep. Hello, G. How are you?
I'm already here. I just have a quick question about, I was trying to vote, but
Yep.
the token that I have and the token when I do the vote are the difference. Like, you know, on my wallet, it's, you know, a certain
Yeah.
number. When I do the vote, it's not real time. Is that what it is?
Yes. So the issue is directly from Snapshot.
Oh, okay.
It's because the goal of Snapshot, it's like taking a picture of the blockchain, and your voting power at that and what you can vote is your voting power at that time of the picture.
Oh,
After that picture, it will not be useful. It's going to be useful for the next vote. So you will have the new voting power that you get now because you get more nodes. You will be able to use them for the next vote.
Okay. I just want to make
This
sure.
is how Snapshot works.
Okay, I got you. Okay. All right, thank you. I'm going to fall
like
back
this,
down.
it's avoid any kind of manipulation.
Okay, I just want to make sure I'm not going crazy. Thank you. All right, thank you.
No, it's perfectly normal. You're welcome.
Right. Okay. All right, thank you.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, hello? Yay, how's it going?
Yeah, I hear you, Mr. We are good, thank you, and you?
Je vais très bien, merci.
So,
yes, I speak French. I'm not French, but I
thank you for coming.
Absolutely. Thank you for welcoming me as well. So I have to congratulate you, man. Like, I'm really, really happy so far with the results. You understand? My only concern, right, is I'm not seeing much effort on a marketing standpoint. So what are you guys doing?
Yeah.
As far as getting the project out there to attract more investors?
Yeah, okay. So right now, there is some YouTubers who make YouTube videos about us, but we so what we have done, we have contact over 150 let's call them promoters in the crypto space, more than 150, and so far only I think 3 or 4 of them reach back to us. And most of most of the promoters are not interested yet to work with us for the simple point that we are not degen enough. Like we don't propose like 2% a day. We offer we don't propose 2% a day. And because we offer a decay in a floating cell tax, they see that as a kind of honeypot or an unfair node protocol.
Yeah, but they fail to miss the point that this protocol is very sustainable. Well, if that's the case, I would recommend. No, it is. I support you guys. I have 3 nodes now. So I like the concept. So if that's the case, then why don't you guys create your own YouTube or TikTok channel so you can promote your own self?
TikTok, I don't know I know what is it, but I don't know how to use it. I'm not a social media guy. I don't have Facebook or Instagram or that kind of stuff. I get to the first time of my life I get to Twitter. It's because I opened it for Prometheus. But
if you can't get any YouTuber, right, to help you promote and get this project out there, let's do it ourselves. You should launch some kind of campaign, right? Launch a poll on the Discord saying, "Hey, we're looking for anyone who's willing to help." I'll apply. You understand? I'll support you guys.
For YouTube. Okay. So someone told me that you were speaking about YouTube. We already have a YouTube channel where we put all the AMA, and I'm thinking of a strategy of educational content where we're gonna speak more about the interest, for example, of the decay of the floating cell tax to educate people on how it's not a honeypot, but it's the most fair things to do. For example, right now, if you enter now in Prometheus, to explain them that, for example, you enter now in Prometheus, you will not be the exit liquidity of the guy who entered 3 months ago, because they have the decay and it's them who pays the floating cell tax for you. You see, it's them. So we want to create a part of the educational content either on Medium that we want to end on YouTube. I'm speaking oftenly with Athena, who is a nice girl with a nice voice, and with a better English than mine, and she will be able to make that YouTube content. And after we are going to promote it either by ads or through SEO on YouTube. That's the first point. The second point, and this is where it's gonna be really interesting. It's like okay, most of the node protocol failed. They invest your money and they lose it. There is, for example, that YouTuber that I like. I think the name is Drew something. I forget his family name. I'm sorry, but he pointed out that many of the nodes project were supposed to manage your money. They invest your money and they lose it. I mean, lose it there is loss. Us, with the strategy that we have, with the trading operation that we have, we are going to be able to make money. And in order to show like, hey, for example, the Bitcoin gained 2% this week, but us, our treasury grow by 10%. So we beat the market by a factor of 5. And little bit by little bit, our financial performance will show that first we know what we do, that we are trustworthy, and if you really care about your money, better to put your money with people who know how to make it in a honest way. And it's also part of a marketing strategy as well, because right now there is just this week there is 20 nodes protocol who get launched, 20, and I'm pretty sure that I missed some. So I'm pretty sure that I missed some of them. So we are in a state at the level of the market where any kind of user wonder what's the difference between that node protocol and that node protocol. They don't know. But us, we're gonna be something apart from them, where we are going to get real results from the investment treasury, and we are going to make money for our investors.
I totally agree. I agree. I do believe this protocol, your protocol, is unique, and this is why I stick, and this is why I purchase more nodes, right? But my only take on this, my only advice is, if you cannot get any YouTuber to help promote this protocol, right, this project, then you should get the community involved. Create a poll, right? Launch a campaign saying, "Hey guys, you know this protocol is working. Let's make it work. Let's promote this ourselves. You need people who are already on the field and that can help you promote this. If you go out and launch a campaign, I'll apply. I'll do my best. You understand? I have audience as well that follows me. I will put it out there and so on and so on. We as a community can make it work. If you cannot find the YouTubers, let's make it work ourselves. Let's do it. I believe in this protocol. I really do. I strongly believe you guys got something there. It's unique. It's different from any other node project that I have seen and participate. And so far, it's been working. We have a stable price. The price is stable, and it's been stable for quite a few months now, for quite a few weeks now, and I love that.
Yeah, and so we have already have such community initiative, because since the beginning we make a giveaway of $500 per week, and each person will receive $100 every week, and we give it to the most active members of Prometheus on Twitter. For example, either they speak about our project, either they let's say shill it or whatsoever, and every week we give the amount of 500 BUSD in stablecoin. We have, for example, Turkey, who opened his own YouTube channel and who organized some Twitter space with OG Primus Matrix. So this week I host two. I was speaking at two Twitter space with them, and we were like 5. But hey, we need to start somewhere, you know. So little bit by little bit, there is more personal initiative, and I speak about that topic in the last AMA. I don't know if you hear the replay, but I speak about that. Regarding the YouTube video, you can go to the sub channel on our Discord YouTube videos, where you how can I say it? Where you have all the YouTube videos who speak about us, and that's it. After, we are still in discussion about our personal promotion, so about YouTube promotion still, and it's gonna come in April, because March we were more focused on develop the product. For example, we get the bonds, we get the governance, we fix the affiliation system. We are going to push a new design of the homepage. Even me, for example, I work on Twitter every day. I mean, I tweet every day, and the account of Prometheus grow organically, same as my Prometheus Twitter, which is 23. So, and even people who own some kind of big project compared to us start to notice us. You see. So people start to come to us and start to observe what we do. We have even someone who copy us, and he's here, our beloved Vito Corleone. So as Coco Chanel used to say, so Coco Chanel is the girl who makes the Chanel brand. You know that you're in the path of success when the masses start to copy you. So we get our first copycat. So it means we do the job, and we are in the right way. That month, of March have been mainly focused on the technical aspect of Prometheus. April gonna be more focused into the promotion part.
Okay.
Because now we have a fully working product. We have the bonds, the affiliation. Because before it was useless to, to promote Prometheus because the influencer have their own affiliate link, and if there is issue with that affiliate link, it may frustrate them to not receive their commission, properly. So we had to tweak that. We had to fix that, for example. And even now the bonds are fully functional. I think this week or next week, the bonds repartition between the 60% for the investment treasury, the 20% for the liquidity, the 10% for the marketing wallet, and the 10% for the buybacks gonna be managed by a smart contract without human intervention. So even little bit by little bit, also what we try to create, it's a true decentralized operation from the back office part. And this is what we have been working on March. And in April, we are going to focus more in the money management of the investment treasury and the promotion. Because let's say for the trading operation, we make, I don't know, like 20% at half of the month. It's something that the YouTuber can speak about, you see. And it's really make us interesting. Because they say, oh yeah, it's not a node project who have 50% of sell tax. No, it's a node project who have 50% of sell tax, but they make ROI of maybe 20% a month. So if you want to put your money, I think it's better with them. You see, by doing more profit for the protocol and to manage the investment publicly, it's also, and I think, the best marketing point that we can have. Because right now, the only marketing point that our competitor have, it's the degen rewards. That's all.
Yeah, that's true.
So, and us, it's more like we make profit. There is degen rewards node, there is profit nodes, and in that area, we will be the only one.
All right. Sounds like you guys have been working in the background as far as on the marketing aspect, and I can't wait. Let's make it happen, guys. I'm here, not going anywhere.
Yeah. Thank you a lot. And yeah, I know that it's a bit frustrating, but I don't like that spirit who come from the startup, like quick and dirty. I want to have a functional product because I know that we can make better, and you deserve better. So I don't want to get a crappy UX when we launch, because we are gonna be like, yeah, but you know what? Let's see that later. No, it doesn't work like this. I want that Prometheus is let's say, a fucking luxury brand.
That's what
I love luxury. This is what I love. This is what I buy. And I want to recreate the same for our investors. So sometimes we take our time, maybe too much, but we don't want to do quick and dirty. We don't want that. It's not my style. It's not how I do business.
Well said.
So,
je suis vraiment content. Je suis vraiment ravi.
Merci. Merci.
Thank you.
Thank you a lot.
All right, you can send me back to the audience. Thank you.
Okay, I put you back in the audience. Okay. Did some other question? Maybe a written question. Yeah, as you said, Key, you have made a few videos who are amazing. Thanks to you, my wife understands what I do, and I really appreciate it. So yeah, there is a private individual initiative, and we are really glad for that, and your video are awesome. Keep the good work. Thank you. OG, your turn.
Mr. I mean, I don't know how to pronounce you, but if you want to, you can work with me in Turkey, and we can talk on Twitter Space and stuff, and just start like a weekly or every other day thing, and just started going that way, you know?
Yes, you can join together, and even if you want, we can make a private Telegram group or a private Discord channel. We can do that.
Sure. I mean, I'm willing to do whatever we need to do.
Okay, Heracles, you manage that, please. I'm waiting for your confirmation. Okay, so Heracles is gonna create a private YouTube channel where OG, Turkey, and Mr. Le Grandville, we are gonna put you there, and with also with some team member, including myself.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thanks to you.
Okay.
I put you back in the audience.
Okay.
Okay, wonderful. Did something have another question? Okay, apparently not. So I think it's the end of the AMA. It was a short one, but we get to the point. And again, thank you for being here, for give your time to Prometheus. We really appreciate it. And I'm gonna see you in 2 weeks, or maybe in another Twitter space next week. That's all. And also good news. So in the last, for the people who don't know, for the last AMA, I've said that I'm going to go full time into Prometheus. And as of yesterday, I get my meeting with my board, administration board in my companies, and I announced that I'm going to leave without transition. So I mean, I already have someone for take my place, but I'm start from mid-April. I think I'm gonna be really full time on Prometheus. So it's a good news, guys. Prometheus will be my only professional project at the moment. I mean, at that moment. Start that moment. Sorry, it's difficult. So yeah, good news. Thank you, guys. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your time. Thank you also for YouTube, for the YouTube audience who's gonna listen to that video. Thank you for your support. We really appreciate it, and thanks to you, we have the power to work hard every day. So thanks again, and see you in 2 weeks. Bye.